Guys, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem. As you can see, we're gonna do an expo and then do a training round. We're gonna do the expo and then do the last dialogue we have available in the quest. And then we're gonna be back with after some training to do the mission. Now, there was a few resets. Can't have him join us right now. Don't really have the necessary stats for Linhardt
However,
since the reason isn't high enough.
something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders? It will remain a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
No, perfect. Well,
We will not be getting heavy armor.
exactly.
Let's check the progress settle.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit. There is a matter I would like to discuss with you. I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties. Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am I'm just not sure how to handle it. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing. Why? I find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Gerald Isaac, correct? That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. In the future, I would advise you to answer such queries with confidence. As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Gerald is renowned throughout Odin. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary? Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be useless. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all. Oh, settle down and stop with the knock. Neither in two shakes. Here, Professor. Just a moment. What should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Well, simply must quit. Or sleeping. Oh, where are my clothes? I can't even find my. Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering. Oh, my toilet. This will have to do. Oh, I would hope, Professor, that you have the decorum to pretend you've heard nothing. Wait, I'll be just another moment. Patience. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want? Excuse you? You have these coming here. I've one time an expert into making. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? What did he have to say? Yeah, figures. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all? Well then, good night.
I've made a lot of supports. We'll be making sure I get done.
I assume you know I can still.
Let's check. Quick recap. It's just what? Let's get that one.
Figure that is, but math. Use this. Oh,
You can get the reason up. Yeah, like we're at a good level with the bow.
oh, still have much to learn. Right, underline.
So then I guess if that's the case, then let's do those two.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital. Eating is life. Literally, you die without it. And I'm always happy to share a meal with you.
Let's do Windhout.
As a taste tester. The rest is all you, Professor. You'll find it turns out best if you do. I see.
Just going to be raising up some support with them.
That's what's yours. And my voice is gonna reach the sky. Still have much to learn.
Probably a support with either. This is probably support with Windhout.
Hello, sir. You came all the way to my room to. You've got the materials from your lecture, I saw. I appreciate it. It's not that I want to miss lectures. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it. Just talking about it makes me sleepy. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I would certainly injure myself if I tried to train while drowsy. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so? Definitely a strange one. Truth, your very nature is definitely not a common. But you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else. And yet you can wield one of the hero's relics. You're like a hero in some silly legend. You could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either. Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hannah. Hey, dude. Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know. Don't trouble yourself. I've done a lot of other research on working on things. I did a part of them. Get more, and might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I don't. On that note, good night.
And we have one with Ferdinand, I believe.
May I speak with you? I was just wondering, what do you think of Edelgard? You seem to hold her in high esteem. Well, now, that's not what I expected you to say. You clearly have high standards. And what is your opinion of me? I am at least her equal, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not this side of a noble house. We matched me. Who's just being modest for? Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently, that is not your perspective. Suppose there is only one thing to do. Nonsense! You have entirely underestimated my abilities. You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? No. Come, Professor.
The teacher professor stuff.
Edelgard
Everyone's
is
equal, whether they were noble or commoner.
I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper. Here we go. To once, that's, well, seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Hmm. We're going to be going through some supports.
I am not finding anything at all.
Claire, are you looking for something in particular?
I was just looking for general reading types to illustrate the lives of stage wets.
Right. Well, there should be regional records somewhere around here.
Haven't need of official records or anything of the like. Just some light reading on the subject.
Light reading? What do you mean by that?
Oh, books that cover things like what types of activities young people enjoy, how they spend their free time, popular fashions and trends, about sort, and stories about romance.
I see what you're getting at. Try asking a traveling merchant. I hear they keep stocking books like that. As for here, I don't think you're going to find much aside from a bunch of stuff in records. We do get new books donated on a fairly regular basis. Said it. You know.
My brother? I am afraid I do not follow.
Apparently, he directly approves every book before it's allowed to grace these shelves. Pretty sure nothing inappropriate gets through.
I see. I did not realize he had a hand in such things. Well, I suppose it really is no instruction.
Why would you looking for those sorts of books, Anthony?
Well, truth be told, I am not particularly well versed in the ways of ordinary people. That has never taught me of such things, and he certainly forbade me from spending my time out and about on my own.
Feeling that might be the case. Sounds like Senator.
I understand and appreciate that he acted from a place of concern, of course.
Without a doubt. It's obvious that you're his whole world, better or worse. So, by the way, I've been wondering, are you two from a noble family?
Hmm?
You clearly had a high-class upbringing. Both of you have crests. That can only mean you come from a prominent bloodline, right?
That's not. No, you are mistaken.
So, your refined way of thinking.
It's not aware that my speech differs so greatly. Do I really sound so formal to you?
No, look, don't worry too much about it. Probably just don't think it is. Place for my midday shade of a nice big tree. Glittering birds. It's like they're singing a lullaby of jazz. God, is that a dagger? Am I being ambushed?
God, why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir, is this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't. Fortunately for you.
You know, if you wanted to give me a talking to, you would have done so with your words instead. That's how most people do the talking thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
What then, Frank? That's not fair. I under attack. I could have died in the shop.
Look closely at the dagger.
What is that? Right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A poisonous spider. The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Oh, whoops.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor someday.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wow, so that's what the greatest sniper of all the knights is capable of. Absolutely incredible. Hungry. I gotta eat something. Again, Raphael. Here, perhaps this will suffice. Really? I can have this? But don't you need to eat after all that training? We can't have you starving, can we? Your strength is a great loss. It'd be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle. Besides, no true noble can look upon the hard anything different. Seriously. Wow, that's awful generous of you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the company of your betters. It is the duty of the nobility to protect the common folk. And in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally, I understand that there is a certain tendency toward familiarity because we are classmates. However, Raphael, did you hear a word I just said?
Oh, hey, I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say that it was tasty and to thank you.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank her. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my meal time has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the Alliance.
Yep, it's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. No, you are satisfied, I trust?
Keep eating, and I'm ready to train. Back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
But if you hadn't given me food just now, I couldn't survive on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. By feeding me, you're protecting her.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent hobo. You know that? You worry so much about my sister. All I gotta do is protect you. Then you protect everyone else, right?
I'm not certain your logic is sound, but your strength is undeniable. Very well. Dining certainly is a window to the soul, not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example. Hello. You're frightening me. Calm yourself. What is it that you're drawing? I thought I'd jot down some sketches of everyone while they're training. And then later on, I'll try to practice their moves on my own. But I can't really concentrate on sketching if someone's watching me. Just sketches. Even so, they're lovely. There's such life in them. It's as if they're moving on the page before my very eyes. You really think so? You know, I always hoped to be an artist. Skills like that, and your demeanor is different when you draw. Bolder somehow. Ah, yes, there's an idea. Perhaps in the future you will join my retinue as my personal painter. I had decided to take you into my service as a knight, had I not? Becoming a knight was my father's idea. Being an artist is out of the question, I'm afraid. So you said. Well, suppose I shall simply have to become a knight who also paints. A knight who also paints? I have seen your talent and can attest to it. You're gifted to make to literal ways. A knight with the rare gift of artistic talent would be most welcome in my employ. I had never thought of that. Still, I don't understand why you want me as one of your knights. As a fighter, I'm unremarkable. There is more to knighthood than combat. Courtly manners, a dignified bearing, and an aesthetic sensibility are also essential. A knight with an eye for art and the talent to create it is sure to improve the image of the nobility. Lawrence, I'd never guessed you were prone to such eccentric ideas. Thank you. I'm feeling a little more confident after hearing your kind words. No cause for thanks. It is a noble's duty to provide guidance to those in need. Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Well, I don't dislike them.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you like me to show you?
I think I would rather stay. It would be the best if you could distance from.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, oh, that is a lovely handkerchief I've got. You know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility. I thought you may apply yourself a little more to you don't have my mind.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
No, please, that is not the point.
It was a gift from my adopted father. I didn't choose it for myself. I'm sure I don't share his profound sensibilities, considering how little he and all in common. I have to go.
Such beauty. And yet, you've just don't. She'd be a marvelous woman. I wonder. Indeed, I shall make it my mission to awaken her beauty. There is nothing to hide. Lawrence Hellman Gloucester cannot. Well, Leonie, busy as usual, I see.
Yep, lots to do. Not like you fancy nobles. Hey, can't you see all this stuff I'm carrying? Come on, move over already.
Alas, I cannot comply with your.
Can't even ask a noble to take a step to the side, huh? That's a joke, right? You're kidding.
You've injured your foot. I could tell immediately by the way you are favoring it.
What?
Every lifting will only worsen the injury. Please, permit me to examine it.
Hey, cut that out. Isn't that improper or something, bowing to a commoner?
I am not bowing to you. Tending your wound.
That's not what it'll look like. Hey, it's fine. Leave it.
Easing the burdens of the common folk is a natural obligation of the nobility. Now hold still. Keep quiet for a moment, if you would be so kind.
That's a real pretty way to talk about sitting around in castles doing nothing. Let me tell you, everyone in my village is so grateful to be taxed up to the eyeballs for the privilege of.
Oh, it's quite swollen. And you're feverish. Fortunately, I do have an ointment here that should be of use.
What? You just carry that stuff around with you?
Certainly. It will do to be unprepared if I happen across someone in need.
I don't get you.
It seems I've neglected to pack bandages. I'm afraid this handkerchief to suffice.
What, that fancy thing? Bit of a waste, isn't it? Hey, no thanks. I don't need some noble's pity.
What about the help of a friend? I am as much that as I am a noble, if you recall.
More of your weird logic.
There, that should ease the pain. And since you are recovering, allow me to carry this burden for you as well. There we are. Now, farewell.
I really don't understand that guy. Oh no, I completely forgot to thank him.
A moment of your time.
Oh, it's you. Yes?
That sword you wear upon your hip. How did you come by it exactly?
I don't appreciate your tone. Are you implying I swiped it off someone?
Not at all. Those heroes' relics are different. Now, blood marks pretend enemies. You are descended from a noble family, are you not?
That's none of your business.
Actually,
Let's say I was a nobody. No relic, no crest. I'd still be me, wouldn't I? That's not to say lineage counts for nothing. It just doesn't count as much as how you lived your life, what you lived for. Or let's say I was descended from some noble house. Would that change how you treat me?
Yes, it would. To treat you differently from the common folk would only be appropriate.
You're so narrow-minded, tied down by foolish, antiquated notions.
But the nobility and the common folk are different. If the few did not have capabilities to set them apart from the many, then they would not be the few.
Wow. You really think nobles are better than everyone else, don't you?
I didn't mean to suggest.
You pay so much attention to people's lineage and status that you have no idea who they actually are. Even if I was from the prestigious house whatever, I would never associate with a blowhard like you. Oops.
Hey, Ignat's here. What's gone into him? Hey! Hey, you've been acting weird lately. Are you sick or something? So, with you? Are you worried about something? Want to talk about it?
I don't know about worried. It's just, you know, your parents.
Right now. I told you to drop it. Just forget about it.
I can't just forget about it. You lost your parents. And when you were in need, my family did nothing to help you.
Well, what were they supposed to do about it? It's not like they killed my parents. And besides, that's our folks you're talking about. That's got nothing to do with this.
I still can't help but feel responsible. Like I owe you somehow.
Look, if you want to do something, just be my pal like you used to. We can eat tasty meals together, play games, make jokes, and laugh until our bellies hurt.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Of course it is. We were friends before, and there's no reason we can't be friends now.
We'll find out. Thank you. And I'm sorry about before.
I have to return them at some point.
Everything okay?
Just my luck.
What, Cynthia? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Are you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my study, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
Help you carry some of them. How about that? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not capable.
As fun as you sure are a silly person. I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone. And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
You are remarkably talented channeler.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying this stack of books now. You got a problem with that?
You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop?
Oh, what are you doing? I need to be stacked and easy. Buy some book. This one needs to be rearranged. Bit probably.
Talk about picking.
You're the one don't even so listen about helping. You're gonna help. Do it right or don't fall for me.
She's coming there.
Too long. I've lost the way.
Wait, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Ask. Just make it quick.
Wherever I go in the back, he seems to find me right away. I'm an easy target. But want to be able to move around the country without being noticed, like you do. So what do you think? Would it be possible?
Do you think you're being noticed at your size?
Well, it's pretty hard to miss, you know. I thought that was obvious.
Wrong. It's not your side, it's your presence. It's stone. Almost terribly so.
My presence. That's something I can change?
With practice. Let me ask you, have you ever felt my presence?
How should I think about it? I have? That must be why I didn't notice you earlier. How could I do that? Will you teach me? Please? Please?
There's a breathing technique that masks your presence. When you breathe, are you continuously inhaling and exhaling?
Well, of course. That's the best way I know how. I'd explode if I only breathed in.
Right. To minimize your presence, breathe in, then take that out again. The nose and gently out through the mouth twice.
In, out. That's it. I can definitely do that. Come here.
Yes. You can see. It'll take some practice.
Sure, sure. I'll keep trying. Now, it's trickier than it sounds. It's me, Raphael.
Oh, wow! What an enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal violins, shiny rocks.
And I got this too.
Oh, what a splendid flower. So fresh. Hey, wait a second.
Finally got my hands on something cute. Just let me see.
Where's Timmy?
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that woman from Bowman?
Of course. I had to run to make it back in time. A lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And what were these all iron crystals? Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about wood stylist than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's necklace.
Yes, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
That's not good. I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. All right, looks like it's to the rescue. Take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure, I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. Expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
It could have been easy finding all these trinkets. It's a real blockbuster. Still, older bracelets can be so dense.
Still have tons of sports left. I'm going to have that be another video. So, yeah, I'll see you guys within the next video.